After 4 generations and more than 5.4 million units sold, the new Seat Ibiza has been thoroughly revamped. But that doesn't absolutely have to mean improved. Let's have a look at what the Spanish car makers come up with. Car tester Emmanuel Schaefer knows the Seat Ibiza has always been a practical, everyday car, partly because it's so compact. The 5th generation's grown a bit larger, though. Now, he'll see if it's got what it takes to carry on the Ibiza success story. At 3.65 meters long and 1.6 wide, the first Ibiza in 1984 was noticeably smaller than this one, which adds nearly 40 centimeters of length and about 20 centimeters of width. But the engines have barely changed in size. The first generation ranging from 0.9 to 1.7 liters, and the current one from 1 to 1.5. The performance and consumption, on the other hand, have been greatly improved. More on that later. The new Ibiza is built on Volkswagen's MQB A0 platform, but the design language is a close dialect of the one spoken by Big Brother Leon. Sharply defined contours and tapered forms predominate. Unlike previous generations, this Ibiza is available only in a 5-door version. Sculptured ribs and lines run along the entire length. The rear gives a tight, crisp impression with a hint of the first generation's jutting taillights, positioned to the outside. Emmanuel is quite pleased with the interior. The occupants benefit from the greater width, and it has more space in general, so passenger and driver don't end up climbing all over each other. Emmanuel likes the accents with colors matching the exterior paint. He also thinks the way the buttons for the infotainment system are integrated into the glass surface looks smart, and they're easy to operate. The platform allows for the Ibiza to be fitted with technical features and assistance systems previously seen only in the upper vehicle range, like the Seat Leon or the Ateca, such as, for instance, the radar obstacle scanning front assist with city emergency braking, the adaptive cruise control, and state-of-the-art parking sensors with a rear-view camera. Emmanuel points out that the Ibiza's cargo space holds from 355 to 1,165 liters, so even with the rear seat up, you've still got room for a large suitcase and several smaller bags. A line of 6 engines are available for the Ibiza. The 1-liter TSI in the car we tested can reach a top speed of 195 kilometers per hour. Average consumption is factory rated at 4.7 liters per 100 kilometers. Emmanuel thinks the 1-liter TSI's output of 85 kilowatts is ideal for a car like this. Not too much and not too little. It's zippy and accelerates nicely out of the curves. It's very nimble while keeping fuel consumption at a moderate level. The first generation Ibiza tormented potential buyers with an intimidating choice of 14 trim levels. The current generation has cut that down to a soothingly manageable 5, saving time and stress. Emmanuel sees the new Ibiza, with its larger dimensions and additional space, as a good vehicle for everyday getting around. With 2 or 4 occupants, with the rear seat up or down, it's all no problem. Of course, it won't fit into the really tight parking spots anymore, like its predecessors did, but it's a good car for getting around town. The new Ibiza starts at 12,490 euros in Germany. A bigger engine and some options can swiftly push that total up beyond 25,000 euros.